All right, so let's walk through a graph at a time. Graph A. Remember, line symmetry means I could draw a line, vertical or horizontal, somewhere on here, and if I folded it on that line, the two sides would match up. That's what it means for it to have line symmetry. Point symmetry is if I were to put a piece of tracing paper on top and I were to trace this graph, I could pick a point with my pencil or a push pin and push it down through, and I can twist it halfway around. I give it half a circle rotation, and it would match up. That's what point symmetry is. It's always going to be half a full rotation. If I look at graph A, does this have symmetry at all? Does it have line symmetry? Does it have point symmetry? I'm seeing a yes. Which one, line or point? Line. Where could I draw a line and fold it in half so that the two sides would match up? Right on top of the y-axis, right here. So this one has line symmetry. So that means I can immediately get rid of which options? 1 and 3. I'm going to cross it out here so we know it's not choice 1. It has symmetry, so it's not choice 3. Okay. Moving on. B. Do I have line symmetry in B? If I were to draw a line like this and fold it in half, would it match up? What about if I did it like that? Nope. No line symmetry there. What about point symmetry? Yes. So point symmetry, let's see how well I can do with this. If I were to drop a point, say about right here, I'm going to see if I can make this work. I'm going to trace this graph here. And I know you guys won't necessarily be able to see it on my screen, but I can take this and I can spin it up here. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to display what happens when I give it half a rotation, and we're going to see if it matches up. Come on. My drawing's not perfect, but did it land on top of itself? Yes. So this one has point symmetry. Can I get rid of any of the options knowing that? Nope. All right, so I'm going to move on to the last graph now. Does this one have line symmetry? Like this? No. What about like this? Okay, so no line symmetry here. Does it have point symmetry? Yeah, it certainly appears like it would, probably somewhere around here. If I trace this graph, so if I were to trace it through on graph paper, and I gave it half a turn rotation, please keep in mind that my picture is not perfect. I didn't trace over this precisely. But that's what I got when I turned it half a rotation on my screen. So this one also has point symmetry here. So what is our correct choice then? Choice 4. All right. That's as much as I am leading on today. I am here as a resource. If you want to work with me, if you want to ask me questions, I'm absolutely more than happy to do so. If you want to work with a partner, you may do that. If you want to work on your own, you may do that. Here are the things that you can choose from. Around the room, I do have a problem trail if you want to get up and move around while you review. That bell work problem was actually question number 1 from the problem trail, which starts over here on the door. So you already have the first answer for that. And then they are posted around the edges of the room. So like I said, if you want to get up and move around and still review for the test, you are welcome to participate in the problem trail. You can work on your test review that was passed out on paper yesterday. Does anybody need another copy of that? Absolutely. All right. Your test on Friday will be on paper, so we're doing the review on paper so that you guys understand exactly how you need to be supplying answers back to me. We can talk about specifics tomorrow. Does anybody else need another copy of the paper review? Huh? You will turn it in for completion credit. Yep, and I will be posting my answer key tomorrow. You are also allowed to work on homework assignments, either the 1-7 that's due tonight, or any of the homework assignments from this unit. If you have anything missing, take the opportunity now to get them turned in. If you want full credit on the assignments, even if you miss some things here and there, how do you get full credit on the assignments? Turn it in before the test and pass the test with a 60% or higher. Make sure it's turned in before you walk in the room to take the test tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, sorry, Friday. Friday. Please let me know if you guys have any questions or if there's anything that you would like my help with. Other than that, you guys have the rest of the time to study and prepare.